Hi, everybody.
Thank you for traveling with us.
That's funny.
Well, what is it like to live in an RV, Carol?
What is it like? Oh, the worst and the worst and the best.
The worst and the best. Okay, let's start with the worst. What is the worst?
The worst is sharing a bathroom.
Oh my God.
That's the worst.
It is. I have to wait for her. I have to. I have to actually. Carol, can I use the bathroom?
Same here. I'm knocking on the door. Carlos, hurry up.
It's different, but it's cozy. It feels like a nest, I guess, right?
A nest?
Yeah, a little nest is all like right there. You're not having to run over there, run upstairs, go here, go everywhere. It's just more cozy, I think, and it's definitely more economical to live in an RV. Yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah, and the best part, I think, is moving every 2 weeks, every month. You know, just moving to a different place and exploring the place. That's what's fun about it. Even going to Costco, Walmart, that's exploring.
Little routines, little simple things that we just take for granted. You gotta plan for them, and you gotta figure, okay, well, this town doesn't have a Costco or it doesn't have a Walmart. You know, it doesn't have a grocery store that we're accustomed to that we can resupply pretty much. So we have to plan ahead on that. But I do enjoy living in different cities and different towns, you know, a couple of weeks or a month at a time. So you get the vibe of the place. And it's very enjoyable. It's nothing that we could have done without being in the RV, without traveling. We just couldn't have experienced it.
I mean, we could fly here and fly there, but it costs money. This is about, I would say, what? For RV places that I book, it's probably from $1,000 to $1,500 a month, just to live, just to pay rent.
And you don't have to pay for electric, for gas. The only thing you have to worry about is just your propane, pretty much. And in the summertime, you don't even use propane really, just for cooking. But it's really easy. Weather, I mean, as far as the weather is concerned,
Weather is crazy. That's all I gotta say.
you don't hide from it. It's there. You experience it. You know, and in different areas, like here we're in Yellowstone, and I think it kind of rains whenever it wants to rain.
It'll say sunny on WeatherBug, but it'll rain like crazy. So we don't know. So if we're planning something for the day, we might have to change it because of the weather. It might start pouring rain.
True, and thundering and lightning, which I love.
Or shaking. The wind shakes the RV.
So yeah, we're definitely experiencing the weather, which is, it's not too bad, and we haven't had any issues. We haven't had any major problems with, you know, having to worry about a tornado or a hurricane or anything like that. We definitely avoid those.
Well, hurricane, we know they're coming.
Right.
Yeah.
With a tornado, we just don't. And in the Midwest, boy, tornadoes everywhere. So on that, we really have to keep an eye on.
Weather.
Yeah, the weather. I mean, God, when we're around the mountains, it's crazy. The mountains just develop their own weather whenever they want. And the winds can kick up really, really bad. Wyoming has a lot of wind. South Dakota has wind. The Midwest has a lot of wind.
But you know, there's tons of RVers, tons. And they have big rigs and things like that. And they actually, on a windy morning, they're actually taking off in the wind, 40 miles an hour wind. I'm like, okay, I'll stay an extra day.
Yeah, that's it. We can be flexible when it comes to that. I'll wait. Anything over 20 is just not, it's not comfortable. You know,
Yeah,
you just
it's
don't feel
scary.
safe. So why risk it? Stay home, stay one more day,
Yeah.
or leave early.
Or leave
Before
early.
the event comes out. So that's one of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do enjoy just the different places. And then watching your neighbors. I have a neighbor over on that side. They got looks like a Kenworth RV with a big trailer on it. She's out there just shaking her rug.
Well, yesterday I noticed you were talking to somebody outside. Who
Yeah.
was that? What were you
There was
talking
a
about?
lady that has she's starting a website, I guess, and it's called the RVroad.com.
Oh,
It
was
was
it
her,
her?
yeah. So she was telling me all about this, how they were using another program that they didn't really. I mean, it was fine, but it wasn't what they wanted.
What were they
So
using?
I
Was it
can't say.
RV Trip was it?
RV Trip.
Really? I love that program. I've been using that for 2 years. I absolutely love it. You can find campgrounds. You can route the way you're going. Every 4 hours, you can look for campgrounds in the area. You can put the amount of costs.
Yeah, you
All
can
kinds of
track
things.
your expenses and you can do.
Oh, you did?
So I was talking to the lady. Yeah, they can buy. They have almost the same rig. Theirs is bigger. Theirs is a Brinkley toy hauler, and ours is a 3100. But yeah. So the community, everybody's very friendly. Everybody says hi, and they'll talk to you. But and if they don't want to be bothered, or if you don't want to be bothered, you don't have to talk. You just say hi and bye, and that's it.
Okay, well, we kind of went off on a tangent.
Big time.
We were talking about the worst things.
The worst things, right?
What are some of the worst things that you?
Honestly,
other than the weather.
Other than the weather, and sometimes, you don't know that the park, the RV park, it might be not as good as they say online. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't had issues with utilities at all. Every once in a while, we need to turn the water off for an hour to do a repair on this or that, but it doesn't happen often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, other than that, it's fine. We don't have an issue finding gas stations to fill up. So yeah, there's nothing really. I mean, cost. I would like it to be a little bit cheaper, but
Which
yeah, it's
we're
not-
already being cheaper. I mean, we had a mortgage in the house, right? That
Yeah.
was a lot compared to this.
What I do think is like California does not have pretty good campgrounds. Their campgrounds are overpriced, and they're not the best compared to the ones in the Midwest and the Northwest.
And they're crowded.
And they're crowded, and they think they have gold. Well, they got gold with the climate, I guess. But yeah, I kind of would rather camp out this way. We're
Yeah.
in Yellowstone right now.
Yeah, we like the Midwest.
Yep.
So, anyways, we're gonna be heading up to Glacier Bay pretty soon. In about 3 weeks. Actually, 2 weeks maybe. And that'll be interesting. They say that is a better park than Yellowstone. So I will let you know.
Yeah. The thing with Yellowstone is it gets busy.
Oh, let's talk about
All the events get
Yellowstone.
really busy. I mean, we're right outside of West Yellowstone in a KOC campground. KOC?
KOA.
KOA. KOC. KOA campground.
Your mind is
Yeah.
in KFC.
I guess so. I haven't had KFC in a while. This girl doesn't like KFC. It's like,
Bad,
but
bad.
I like KFC. And heading into West Yellowstone, because there's construction, you gotta wait 20 minutes to get past a little 100-foot section. But it gets busy within the park itself. All the different attractions, and finding parking is a pain in the ass. It hasn't been too bad, but it is a pain. It's all full, and you just gotta wait for somebody to leave so you can park.
What's interesting is this campground is not entirely full, but Yellowstone was pretty busy. It took us like 20 minutes to get from where you pay the gate to going to like the south loop or the north loop. So from the gate to there was 20 minutes, and it's all trees, nothing to look at.
Yeah, but they have 4 lanes to get into the park.
Yeah, 4 days.
And it's like, and it's always, they're all full. They're always full.
And how much
Right.
was it? You said $100
Well,
a person.
for non-residents or non-citizens or whatever, it's $100 per person to get in. We have a yearly senior pass. Not a yearly. I think it's lifetime pass for all the national parks. So it doesn't cost us anything, except for the initial. What was it? $60.
$80.
$80 for a lifetime. Well worth it. Well worth it. You hit 62, get your pass.
So, anyways, we did 2 days in Yellowstone already. We did pretty much most of the southern loop. So we're gonna go back, I think tomorrow, to do the northern loop. So hopefully we're gonna get that all done in a day, because I'm done with Yellowstone. Actually, it's a lot of driving and a lot of walking. The first day I put on 5 miles. I couldn't believe it. But it felt good.
Now, if you guys go to the Prismatic Spring,
Oh.
there's an overlook. That's a little bit over. That's about a mile to get to the overlook. But there's a parking lot at the same level. You have to climb a little bit to go to the overlook. There's a parking lot that's a lot
Climb
closer.
a little. Climb a little. It was a lot, and it was like straight up. I don't know how long it took us, but I made it to the top. If the little girl can do it, if the old lady can do it, I can do it.
You know, and instead of bathrooms on the way to the overlook, there's a couple of
There was
paths.
there was a hill.
There's a
There was
a
one
little
hill.
hill that you can just take a little path and use the trees. Right, Carol?
Yeah, I had to use the trees.
Yeah, Carol was bearing it.
There's not too many restrooms, and there's restrooms at all the eating areas, not campgrounds, and campgrounds. There's a couple of campgrounds, but there's a lot of eating areas. Most importantly, if you don't get along, this lifestyle is not for you.
So,
Well, one thing we do successfully is I get up early, so I have 2-3 hours in the morning by myself, watch TV, what I want, blah, blah, blah. This guy stays up to like 1 o'clock.
never won.
Never one?
Never won.
12?
12:15 at the latest.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, very seldom.
And I go to my room at 9 o'clock, and I watch a little TV over there. So we each give each other space, and then I'll send him out for milk, or gas, or propane, or something. So I'll squeeze in another hour or 2.
It's her room from 9 p.m. till 12 midnight. That's your room.
That's my room.
That's her room. Other than that, it's our room all the other times.
What else we gotta talk about? Let's see. Okay. One thing is, good health is better than time or money. You know, so we've been eating at home a lot, cooking at home. You know what's in your food. I'm not on a soapbox here right now, but you know what's in your food. The older you get, you go out to eat, and it tastes like fast food now. It's just,
It's not the same.
It's not
just
the
not
same.
You know, we usually have more stomach issues, digestive issues after we go out to eat.
yeah.
And it's funny because you crave a good hamburger, right?
He
It looks
loves
great
his hamburgers.
or anything that might be on the menu that you don't normally cook at home. And you
try
regret
it. You try it, and you're like, okay, something's not right here the next day.
Yeah, yeah, and like I said, you regret it, but then you're out and about, and it's like, well, God, we should have lunch. And here it
I
comes
know.
again. Oh, look at that menu. Oh, that looks good. Oh.
I do a lot of soups and salads now. And we did stop at, in June, we stopped at South Dakota and got our yearly checkup and our yearly blood draws and our yearly physical. Everything's good, everything's wonderful, and we want to keep it that way.
Yep. We do. We definitely do.
Because, you know, all the bad stuff you eat, like your whole life, it really affects you more when you're like over 60. You know.
It does.
It
Does. Your body is not it's not young anymore, so it just has to work harder, and it takes longer to heal or to digest certain things, and you just have to avoid them. And you eat less of them too. You eat less of all that stuff. So, and we're able to
share.
Yeah, we share a lot. That's because a big hamburger, you gotta cut it in half. Here's yours, here's mine. Let's share some fries, but still, $50 for lunch.
Remember we used to pay like $40 for lunch, like
40. I remember 20.
Ago.
I remember 20, 15 for lunch. It's
like
not $50 for lunch.
20 years ago. I know. I mean, not to brag on Eastville, but Eastville is very expensive now. We're like, oh my gosh, $70 for lunch. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's probably a little more expensive. And out here, you would think that it'd be cheaper in the Midwest or in certain areas. It's maybe a little bit, but everything's gone up. Everything has really gone up. $50 lunches are not out of the ordinary at all. And you're just talking about just a simple, hamburger or a pizza with a couple of beers, because we still drink beers. And then I fall asleep.
Yeah, you do.
I drink a beer and I'm out for 2 hours.
I'm like, oh, I get another hour or two by myself.
It's just boom, it's regular. It's crazy. But I have been enjoying old fashions.
Oh, yeah.
I have been enjoying, she bought me an old fashioned kit, a smoker type of a kit with it. And I've been enjoying that. So, that's gonna be my little price, I guess, at the end of the day.
You
should have the microphones on.
No, it's fine.
No?
Okay, we're gonna do a little remodel when we get to Eastville. The first thing that's gonna go is that couch. That couch is terribly, terribly uncomfortable. I mean, we do sit on it, but it's very uncomfortable. It's like they don't have, so we saw some nice couches on Amazon that I'd like to try in there. Well, you have to take a look and see. But it's definitely, we gotta remodel. We gotta remodel, because after living here for a year and a half, we know what's good and what doesn't work, and that's gotta go. But we'll grit and bear it until we get to Eastville. Because you want to go to Mathis Brothers in Eastville.
Yeah, I mean, you have 2 stories or 3 stories of furniture you can go through. You can sit on it. You can, make sure that that it feels comfortable. This one here feels comfortable just sitting like this, but it's sitting on the side. TV's over there. If you're watching TV, you have to sit sideways on it, and your back is up against a steel frame. The cushions are horrible, and you can't really put big cushions because then it pushes you pretty much off the couch. Half of you hanging off the couch.
It's gotta go.
And we never used the bed. I think we used the bed 2 or 3 times. That's about it.
We used it with Cat. That's just about it.
Yeah, Cat and
Monica and the kids.
And Monica and the kids, yeah. So, but we don't really need a fold-out couch, bed, whatever.
We don't.
We don't need it. We really don't need it. You can just put something else on the floor every once in a while. A blow-up thing on the floor.
Sleep on the floor.
We need a very comfortable couch. I do agree with her. We do need a comfortable couch.
So, Kat, Monica, letting you guys know, it's gone. It's gone.
It will be.
You guys will have to sleep on the floor.
Let us know if you want a couch.
Let us know. Yes. All right. Let's see what's next. Okay.
Yes.
Not every day feels like a vacation. Okay. You get interrupted by the weather, stomach aches, pulled muscles, and what else? My sister Debbie, or anybody that I talk to, they say, "Oh, how's camping?" No, we're not camping. We are not. We're living in our camper. We don't even sit outside and make a fire anymore. We don't have anybody to sit around and chit chat with. Well, I got you to chit chat with, but
now,
it's just not
you
the
know,
same.
what I did enjoy, and I loved it, is sitting outside, but sitting outside when there's not like 100 people outside as well. You know, everybody's out there. Sitting outside when you're maybe a harvest hose.
Oh, those are nice.
You know, that's just invaluable.
We gotta talk about harvest hose. Go ahead.
Yeah, harvest hose is great. So just sitting outside, having a glass of wine, talking to Carol, reminiscing, and you know, just being a one-on-one. I do enjoy that, but not so much when there's so many people around, and then you're near, you know, there's mosquitoes out, or this or that. I don't want to spray myself down all the time, but you know, it's nice. It's just nice to do that.
Well, let me tell you about Harvest Host. So we're a member of Harvest Host. You have to be a member. I think I was paying like $80 a year, but now we included golf courses. So now we pay like, I think $120. But you can call them up and say, hey, you have room for me? We'd like to golf. We stay overnight. We stayed for a couple nights. We golfed a couple times. He golfed by himself one time. I got a couple extra hours to myself too.
Yep, you can go out and golf on your own.
And then usually they're farms, breweries, wineries.
Farms. You said farms, wineries.
They're just different, and there's so many. There's tens of thousands of them all across the country. So we're gonna make. Losing my train of thought. We're gonna take advantage of them next year for sure. We're gonna stay a lot more at Harvest Host. We enjoyed the golf that we stayed at this year. It was pretty fun.
It was small little town / city. It was a town, but yeah, we were right on. I think it was the 7th hole. No, it was the ninth hole because it was it wasn't. It was the 10th hole. Sorry, because it's by the clubhouse. It was by the clubhouse, 10th hole, right outside right by the parking lot. And you could just see the people. They get up there and they hit the ball, and it was nice. It was just a nice scenery for us.
And there was not too many people. I was so surprised. It was like a Saturday, and there was maybe 20 cars. So golfing is so much fun because it's just Carlos and I. We don't have to team up with anybody that will make us nervous. But you know what? When we do team up, I golf pretty good. I must say, I do better at golf.
You tend to do better at golf. You're not being pushed or being stressed by, gotta get going.
Yeah.
And we can walk it if we want to walk it. If it's a nice day out, it's not too hot, we'll walk it. Some courses are not as long as others. So either walk or rent a cart and get going on it. I can work on my swing. God, do I need to work on the swing?
He needs lessons. Definitely needs lessons.
It is hard to teach an old dog a new trick. Oh my God.
What else we want to talk about?
Oh, we talked about the bad things. Now you want to.
The good
Now
things.
we've been talking about the good things.
What are the good? The good things are traveling every 2 to 4 weeks, month.
Yeah, you're not moving every couple of days. You're moving every
Not
week,
like last
every
year.
2 weeks, maybe a month. For the winter, we'll be in, in Palm Springs. I wish that there was another area that was affordable, I guess, to a point, and more like what we're used to out here, outside of California. I wish there was something in California that was similar to what we see out here.
Well, we love Coachella, but that is like $1,600 a month. That's like, might as well just buy a house. So we stay at the Sands, and it has a 9-hole golf course that's pretty fun, and it's only $600 a month, and we don't have to pay utilities.
But it's tight. It's tight. You just don't have the room. Took me half an hour to park that thing.
Why?
With help.
Why did you do that? Why did Why did you take so long? Tell
Why
them why
did
you.
it take so
Tell
long?
them why you took so long.
Well, I had help from the people there, and he was do this, do that, and I just ignored the people and I just did it myself.
And also what?
And also what?
What was
you mean
behind us?
the people? The people behind us had their patio out in the back, so it didn't allow me enough room to back up and then pull forward so that I can, park the fifth wheel.
We gave them
Correctly.
2 days to correct the situation as far as their patio went, because it encroached to the back of our RV. And I said, okay, I'll be nice, give them a couple days, maybe they're not home or something. After that, I said, okay, gotta complain, sorry. I got some free golf because of that. We got a free round of golf. It was with the cart. Wasn't it with the cart, or was it walking?
It was with the cart.
It was
It was
with
with
the
the
cart.
cart,
It's
yeah.
pretty good. But you gotta be really, really more aware of your neighbors. I mean, you can't. I mean, we saw some stuff like, these people, they'll rinse their black tank hose, which is full of, I don't want to say it, but with the faucet water that people pump into the RV. So every time we stop at a campground, first thing that comes out is I take out my Clorox wipes, wipe down the handle, wipe inside the water spigot and everything, because people are using water spigots. That's so nasty. Just dump it out and just store it. That's, I don't know.
Well, the way you're supposed to do it, and with this rig here is, we only have one outlet for the black tank to go out, and then the gray tank to go out. Well, dump your black tank, rinse it from the inside. We have a hose we can hook up to the RV, and it just rinses out, and that's a special hose I use just for that. Rinse out your black tank, and then release your gray tank. The gray tank, it's just gray water. I mean, it's not that dirty, but it'll rinse everything. It'll rinse the hose out.
Yeah.
By releasing it.
Yeah.
You got almost 90 gallons that you can release. It'll just rinse it out, so you don't have to sit there and hose it off or do anything else, and then store it. So this rig is pretty easy to take care of when it comes to that.
Good, I'm glad. So much to explore in this country. I mean, yeah, we went back east, but we didn't hit everything. We hit like things I wanted to see. So if we go back east again, we'll stay in a whole new areas and explore them. So there's so much to explore in this country. Really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things to explore. So I think we're going to be doing this for a few more years, at least.
Yeah, I mean, I'm perfectly good with it. I mean, the downside obviously is we're not home, we're not visiting the grandkids and, the kids and whatnot, but at least we call them. We talk to them on the phone. We can send them stuff, little birthday gifts here and there. And we just collect stuff as we're going, traveling. When we meet up with them, we can give them that. The other thing that I like is the kitchen. So I'm the dishwasher.
Yeah, he is.
I'm the dishwasher. And I try and keep the kitchen clean. But doing dishes, dry, and I can go like this and put it away over here, put it away. Everything's so close and within reach, you don't have to run all over the place, and it's easy. You can clean the RV. You can clean the RV in an hour, I guess. Vacuum, mop, wipe down everything. It doesn't take us long to clean the RV.
It takes me about 2 hours because I do the bathroom and I do the stove. He does the floors, but I do everything else. So it takes me about 2 hours.
Yeah, and breaking down too. Once we, when it's a packing day or when we leave, we can get it done in half an hour. We can just half an hour and we're able to get out. So we have our routine pretty good. Our routine is pretty good. Yeah.
And then one thing I've learned over the years, because we're going on our second year now, is don't help Carlos park. I get stressed out. He gets stressed out. Just don't do it. Just sit in the car. Let him do his thing. Because I wasn't helping anyways. I think it was more aggravating to him than helping him. So I don't help anymore. I just sit in the car, play on my Instagram, play on my phone. And then he's like, all done. I'm like, okay, 20 minutes later. I see the slide outs are done. The steps are down. I said, oh, it's time for me to go in.
And the AC is on.
And the AC is on. I was like, make sure that's the first thing that goes. You plug in the power, put the ACs on because it gets pretty hot in here.
It does. That's the one thing. The weather will affect the RV a little bit more than a house, obviously. You don't have as much of the insulation. It's still comfortable, but you don't have as much insulation. Now I will ask you, to help me sometimes. Depending on where we're parked.
Once in a while.
Yeah, once in a while I'll ask her. Just make sure that I back up to this point. But other than that, it's gotten better. Let's say it's gotten better.
And there was one thing when we're taking off. Okay, it takes me about 45 minutes to pack up. And then I got everything packed up and secured, and then he'll come in and shut the slides and get everything that way ready and double check me, make sure I did everything correctly. And what was I gonna say? Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I help him do a check on the brakes, and I don't see many people doing this, but it's very important. Check your brakes in the back. Check your right and your left blinkers. Make sure that's all good. Because sometimes we're driving on the freeway and semis don't even have working lights in the back. I'm like, oh my gosh, stay away from him. Don't go near him. Remember that? That was very scary. But you have to make sure everything is checked. And then when we stop, Carlos goes around the rig and checks everything. Make sure everything is good.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much you got to make sure that nothing came open. Your tires are good. You always got to check your tires for the pressure and the temperature. And you just do a walk around. Just walk around. Make sure that the windows are closed like they were sometimes. We found a window that was open for some reason. Open. What the hell?
And the door popped open one time.
Yeah, now the door has not popped open ever.
Did you fix something on the door?
Yeah, the strike plate a little bit, so it's easier to close.
Okay.
But you just gotta check those things. If you stop for at a rest stop, do a walk around. Just do a walk around. It's honestly double and triple check things. So far, it's worked out for us.
We're still here. We're still traveling. Each state we go to has their own vibe. They have different kinds of people, and they're interested in different things. Like we went to our second rodeo last night. We kind of left early. We're like, okay, it's getting late. But it was funny. That's what they do. That's what they love, rodeos and things like that. Okay, so we're pretty much gonna end this video with what are our plans for next year.
I have no idea.
I make all the plans. I just tell him where to drive.
Well, no, I mean, you comment and let me know, and I say, okay, that's fine.
He's easy. He's like, oh yeah, we could do that. We could do that. I have plans. So next year we're going to be meeting Monica in Texas for a whole month, which is very exciting. So I'm looking forward to that. We were planning to go all the way to Florida and then come back through Kentucky, Tennessee, blah, blah, blah. We want to go to St. Louis, Missouri, down to Kansas, that way, right? But Monica jacked up my plans. So I have a 2027 alternate Monica schedule on the computer. So anyways, that's what we're doing. But we want to make it to Florida one of these years. We also want to make it to Canada. And then we decided we're going to make it to Alaska, but we're not going to drive because it's too hard on the RV. Everything will get all messed up. Broken and tires, and no, I don't want to deal with all that. So I want to fly into Fairbanks. They have a train that goes into Denali. And we want to spend like a week or two over there. That will be a lot of fun. So that's what we're going to do for the next couple of years. I don't know exactly. I would love to go to Nova Scotia again. That was a lot of fun.
It was beautiful, definitely beautiful. Now the thing with the roads, I guess the roads between the U.S. through Canada, so the Canadian side of the the driving part is where the roads are bad.
Yeah.
I guess once you get into Alaska, they get much better.
Yeah.
So they're so rural out there. They don't maintain them as well as they should.
Yeah. So that's what we're planning. And also, I would love to explore the Great Lakes, Minnesota, Wisconsin. I'm not really thrilled about Illinois, maybe South Illinois, more rural Illinois. But we want to stay away from Chicago, definitely.
Stay away from the big cities.
Big cities, we're out of the question, big
Yeah.
cities. Not interested at all,
No, Minneapolis, probably
And we're not interested in all the people. There's so much people. We're not used to a lot of people anymore. And we're not used to traffic anymore. So this is the most traffic we've had in a long time, Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Because that's the only time they have to fix the roads is the summertime, so they have all these roads closed and everything. But yeah, and we're looking forward to Glacier Bay. That's our next big stop. That'll be fun. And so we're gonna end this video because we have to go to Walmart. That's what we're doing today, the whole day.
We're going to Walmart?
Yes, we are going to. It's on the
Okay.
calendar.
Oh.
We're gonna go
It's on
food
the
shopping
calendar for
at Walmart.
Walmart. Oh my God.
Okay, so thanks for traveling with us. Thanks for putting up with my lame videos, but the videos will be there when I'm 90 years old and we're stuck in the house wherever we land and we can't drive. Hopefully we'll have an autonomous vehicle, so we'll just sit in the back and we'll have fun.
We'll be chauffeured by AI.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Looking forward to that.
Adios.
Yeah, we'll see you later, and thank you for putting up with all my silly videos. I know there's a lot of them, but I wanted to document our travels because when we're 90 years old, we get to watch them all. And then my great, 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 great grandkids will know all about Carol and Carlos. I don't have them yet, but I mean, in the future, they will know. They won't have pictures. They will have the living. What are you banging me for? Cut it out?
Cut it off.
Okay. He's saying we gotta go. So, see you later. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.